Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7L today. Got some more RTA for you guys. The only goal for today is to just climb up in the ranks a little bit, to kind of maintain my position around 1700. We're doing pretty good so far, I'd say. Our win rate is half decent, at least for where we are, and for matching into Endless Emperor players, as per usual. That's a pretty nice picture of Lilius, actually. Didn't realize that that was available, but pretty good. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and ban Aola and Aiden. We're going to switch things back up. Don't like fighting Aiden. Even with DDR around, I just think Aiden is a plague on society, so we'll just get rid of that RNG, and so we don't have to deal with her. Alright, moving on. This guy banned Lua for me, very good. Briarwitch is also banned out, which I do appreciate. I think I'll just end up first picking the Mediator here, just because it kind of prevents my opponent from DDRing me, and it opens the door for me to DDR them. Hand Guy is a pretty good neutral pick, just overall he's still incredibly strong. I just don't like fighting control teams. As a control player myself, I kind of understand the power of being controlled by a single unit, and I don't like that. So, alright, let's see what we got though. Arwell on the other side, okay. Sharoon 2. This means we can probably go for something like an A Tywin here. A Tywin seems pretty good. LRK is probably not the best into Sharoon, although he is pretty good into Arwell. A Tywin can cleanse Sharoon's Venom debuffs, and if we can cleanse those, then we're in a good spot, because she will be very inconsistent in terms of resetting our Hand Guy. There's a lot of RNG checks to go through, which is not too bad. Now, what do I want to go for in terms of fighting this team? We could go Abyssal Euphine, although she could get reset by Sharoon. I don't know about that. Do we wanna risk that? I don't know if I do. Spectre Tenebria here could be good later as a pick. Maybe for right now we do go for something like an Abyssal Euphine. She hasn't really disappointed me, right, at all. She's just been a really strong pick. I think she's the character that's one of the highest win rates of mine that I consistently draft, that is. Of course, we have units like my Arbiter Vildred with a 100% win rate this season. I think he's like 4 out of 4 matches that I've drafted him in that he's won, so he's pretty consistent for me. He's pretty good. But Secret Tech against Cleave teams, you don't bring him out everywhere, obviously. Okay, these last two picks are really crucial because my opponent got a second pick. So when they go second pick, you get to see all 4 of their units before you draft your last 2. So you can really easily counterpick their entire team with your last 2 units, and then you just ban whatever their last pick is going to be. ML Landy getting picked out here is perfectly fine. There's really nothing that she does to threaten my setup. Abyssal Euphine is a pretty good matchup into the ML Landy, and ML Ken gonna get picked up, so ML Ken's pretty decent into ML Euphine, but ML Ken's definitely really good into the ML Landy. So with that there, we do have to be careful and keep him in mind as we draft. So I think Spectre Tenebria isn't great here because of the Landy pick that's on the other side. There's too much AoE potential, but we could go for Lone Crescent Bologna. She has actually pretty decent to both of these units here, so we'll go for her. She seems to be pretty strong, and into the ML Ken and Landy, I guess we can go for Karina, right? Karina's a decent pick into both of these. She doesn't crit the ML Ken, so you can't counter, and she also has really good damage into ML Landy. She's kind of a support unit as well, helping mitigate some of the damage with her barrier, and yeah, she can defense break too to help open the door for a one-shot with ML Bologna. We'll see who makes it through draft. I think either Bologna or Karina's gonna get banned, but I've seen random bans before, like people will ban my A Tywin for no reason, or they'll ban my Hand Guy, right? Which I'm a little spooked about. I don't like it when he's banned. Alright, let's go ahead and ban out the Kawazu. I think he's the most threatening one out of everyone here. Again, we drafted to fight the first 4 units, so let's not add another variable into that, and we'll just delete him from the equation. See what they're gonna ban. I feel like they're gonna ban the Bologna. It's the most sensible pick, but I can see Karina as well. Yeah, there we go. We can give our HP to Abyssal Euphine and Bellona. I think that's a pretty good distribution of imprints. Alright. Let's see now. What do we got here? Okay, Handguy goes first. Definitely don't pop the S3 because the Sharoon is there. What we can do is attack down the Landy though, get a barrier for the team. That's going to serve us quite well. Let's check the res of this Sharoon. Never mind, we didn't land the provoke, so we can't tell. He can stun the Bellona here. That's an option for him. If he does, then we're just going to bank on an AoE hit from a Tywin or onto a Tywin or something to cleanse her. Oh, he's going to bait out the a Tywin cleanse. Okay. Sure, he's gonna go straight for the 8 Tywin. And so now Sharoon can use her S3, and she'll probably be able to lap my team and go for an S1 onto the Handguy, prevent him from cleansing. Nice counterattack, okay. Didn't really do all that much, but still a nice counterattack. We have a speed down on our Bellona, but that's okay. Let's go for an S3 to get bigger buff up. Let's go straight for the... Let's go straight for the Landy. I mean, she's an attack down, right? But might as well. You pop the S3, get the bigger buff, just so all your subsequent attacks are much harder hitting. Okay, we resist the provoke. That's actually pretty good. Euphine has to has to AoE, so Ken is going to counter. We do see triple counters coming out, actually. That's not good. It's not good at all. We got reset by 1 turn. That's not good. Bellona is going to counter yet again. Bellona's 3 stacks now, which is not bad. Okay, that's not terrible. Landy still has her attack down. She might go for the Euphine here to try to kill her off. Yep. But not doing that much damage, which I do appreciate. Warhorn's gonna come in, so we get to cleanse here. Huge that we lapped this Sharoon, actually. So now she can't reset anybody anymore. A Tywin has the rage buff. We might as well just rip this S3 here. Stun the Sharoon, stun the Arwell, so they can't do anything. If we could defense break this ML Landy, it would also be fantastic. Oh, nice! We got everything that we needed! Okay. I like where this is going. Bellona is attack buff and vigor buff. Look at the damage coming out to those defense broken units. Holy! Alright, ML Ken gets to go, but do we even care about the Landy at this point? Do we just go for the ML Ken instead? Oh, he kills the Euphine. Do we go for the ML Ken? I think we can go for the ML Ken. Watch this. Attack buff, vigor buff, one-shot that, and we kill the Landy here. Boom. Done. So Bellona was definitely the right pick there. Her one-shot potential makes it so that she can handle things like ML Ken. The other thing is that her S2, because it's an extra attack, ML Ken can't counter off of it. So you can actually use things like, you know, SSB, Solitaria, ML Bellona to kind of abuse the mechanics around ML Ken's counters. He has to be hit with an actual direct attack and not an extra attack or a counter attack to be able to counter you. So you can get some extra chip damage off of him, get him low enough so that you can hit him. You don't have to have a hard hitting unit like Bellona. You could probably one-shot him with other units as well once you get him low enough. Below half his health and it's pretty safe. But yeah, there you go. It was also weird because he drafted ML Ken with ML Landy, so if I brought another DPS unit that doesn't always crit, then you can, as long as you don't crit the ML Ken, he won't counter you. So the anti-crit on ML Ken is kind of counterintuitive there, but my Bellona was guaranteed crits regardless, and Karina didn't care about crits, so yep, it worked out in the end. Alright, let's see what we got here. Lua's banned, thank you, that's all I really care about. Let's go for Handguy. If Lua wasn't banned, then I would not go for Handguy, just because Lua kind of counters him and probably start off with a Knight pick instead, and then I'll probably shift into something like a DJB if Lua's picked, just so I have a way of cleansing with a high-res unit, and if they bring book units, then I can bring Bellion to prevent them from abusing that. DDR! Ooh, and C. Lilius. Okay. DDR and C. Lilius getting picked up. How do I want to work against that? DDR and C. Lilius. I don't like the DDR pick. We could go A Tywin here. I don't think he's a terrible option. But what do you do against a DDR and a C. Lilius? I guess Abyssal Euphine still works, because we could self-cleanse once we get far enough along. So let's bring her along, let's just see what happens. Briarwitch is going to get picked up, that's okay. And LRK as well. LRK I don't really care all too much about, but Briarwitch is a little concerning. So do I want to bring Ed here? I don't know. Immunity on the other side with LRK, I don't like that either. We could technically be funny and go Champ Z into this team, but do we really do that? Do we bring Ed and Champ Z? Is that what we do? I kind of want to, but I have to ban the LRK if that's the case. Midnight Gala Lilias, no, not great here. Remnant Violet, not great into Briarwitch. Who do we bring? To bring Zio. I don't know what you bring here. Let's go Ed and Champ Z. Let's just do that. Let's go Ed and Champ Z. Let's do it. I know, we have an immunity buffer in the form of Calric with two of these guys. But let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, we're letting DDR through. I'm going to ban the LRK just so he can't get the immunity buff. And his last pick, if it's another immunity buffer, then so be it, but... Oh, it's MO Ken. Do we care about the MO Ken? Not really. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. Let's have a bit of fun. Right? Let's have a bit of fun here. He's going to ban the A Tywin, so we can't stun this guy's MO Ken like we did in the previous ones. Alright. Are we okay? Are we okay? I don't know. I don't know about this. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Abyssal Euphine has to handle the MO Ken, which is a little iffy, because if she gets too low, because we don't have a damage mitigation unit, right? If she gets a little too low in terms of her health, we might be in trouble. This Ed and Champ Z setup prevents the Briarwitch from kind of using her AoE. We'll see what they decide to go for. I am not going to... Obviously, I'm not going to S3 here, otherwise that'd be a travesty for my units. But we'll just go for an S2, we'll give a little barrier for everybody. No need for me to cleanse anyway, because there's... Briarwitch hasn't gone, but here she comes. Okay, let's see if we can abuse this. Defense break. Oof, that's gotta hurt. We can't transfer debuffs because apparently the MO Ken had resisted, so Briarwitch had immunity. MO Kens tend to have a bit of resistance anyway, so it makes sense. Everyone's pretty far back here. Get counter, that's okay. Equivalent exchange, not too bad. We're weakening his team quite a bit here. Abyssal Euphine's dead? Oh no! Abyssal Euphine's so dead here, because the MO Ken counter. Yep. Briarwitch MO Ken, huh? This is why Briarwitch is so good, by the way. It's because she has so much good setup potential for the rest of her team. Whoever her teammate is, the damage dealer. Do we push up here? We can't cleanse, for sure we can't cleanse, so we have to go and just S1 and push up. So at least everyone is free of their debuffs, except Champ Z. Oh, dang, we got a defense break on our hand guy too. So MO Ken could just kill Champ Z here, and we'd be in a bit of trouble. If Ed could have taken his last turn... Oh, he's gonna kill the... Oh, he's gonna kill the Ed. If Ed could have taken his last turn, I think an S3 would have actually killed the MO Ken. So that's a little unfortunate. Let's try to transfer some debuffs over. Let's hit the... Let's hit the C. Lilius, why don't we? Okay, nice. We did kill the Briarwitch. Okay, so a lot of debuffs here, that's fine. We are free of them. Let's hit the C. Lilius. Wonder if Champ Z can actually do this. I don't know if he can actually win this. He's gonna go ahead and S3. That's gonna put everyone to sleep. Alright, we are immune to the sleep. But he does cleanse as well with his potion vial. So potion vial is pretty good on DDR with his turn cycling. He's gonna push his MO Ken up. This is actually not terrible for me. Just as long as Champsy does not hit the ML Ken, right? As long as Champsy doesn't hit the ML Ken, I think we're fine. Let's get rid of the heal buff here. Right? We did crit there. I was gonna be like, oh, what if I hit the ML Ken instead? But it's a good thing I didn't. It probably would have put him into Sigurd mode, and then he would have kicked my Caloric, and then Caloric would have died. Alright, we got some counterattacks going. I don't think Champsy's got the damage for this, though. Unfortunately. Oh, wait! Maybe! Hang on just a second here. Hang on just a second here. Wait a minute! 2 for 2, Champsy. 2 for 2. Let's go! Alright. Hey, who's the better counterattack unit? ML Ken. Trash unit, guys. I put him in S tier for ML5 selectors, but really, you should have gone for Champsy. Just exchange all your ML5s for an ML4 star. Anyway, I hope that they give Champsy an EE, Smallgate. I know you're watching this video, so get whoever's watching this right now from Smallgate, just go to the EE development team, the balance team, and tell them that Champsy needs something to help him out a little bit. Clearly, he's just not viable enough. So yeah. Anyway, oh, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, we defeated. I think that last guy was an Emperor player, but now we're fighting champions again. So we were blacklisted from fighting Emperor players for a little bit while they regained their their morale. Let's see, LRK getting picked up early on. That's okay. Abyssal Euphem's ban. Lua is open though, so ooh, I'm a little iffy on that. Do I want to fight a Lua? That's probably what we're gonna end up doing, right? Is fighting Lua, so that's not great. LRK getting picked up means I kind of want to go for Crow or Yolha. I think Yolha would be a pretty decent pick, but Crow gives more support for the team. I think I'll go on a limb and let's gamble with this. Let's go for the Crow, and let's not pick Hangai yet. Let's go ahead and pick a kind of neutrally DPS-y type unit. Karina, oh no, but that's double ice. Shoot. Maybe I just do go for Hangai. I don't know who else to go for. Let's go for the Hangai here. Yeah, if I went Yolha Karina, I think that would have been better. But I want that defense buff support for the team in the form of Crow. Sharoon getting picked up, that's a really good pick here. The injury is going to hurt my team quite a bit. Let's see if we can circumvent that, though. ML Landy getting picked up on the other side. That's okay. This actually lets me use Midnight Gala Lilius here. She's not a terrible pick. She should be able to one-shot the LRK, and then we can just deal with the rest of the team as they come along. Do we go for Lone Crescent Bologna? I think we do. We could have also gone ML Ken, but I think Bologna's safer. Bologna can kill Landy and ML Ken if they go down that route. Knockwall getting picked up, Bihu getting picked up as well. Alrighty then. So in this case, I think what we'll do is there's a lot of AoE damage. Ooh, there is a lot of AoE damage. What do we do into this Bihu type team? Bihu, Knockwall, this. Oh, Karina! Karina seems okay, actually. Karina seems alright. Shu seems okay too, but she's an HP scaler and that Sharoon is there. So we'll go for this and ban the Knockwall, because Knockwall could prevent us from cleansing. She can reset us. And Bihu here, that's fine. Okay, so we are going to end up fighting this. Do we want to give everyone an HP release? No, because I have Midnight Gala Lilius, so we'll just have to fend for ourselves here. I think the setup's fine. He's going to try to use Bihu against the Midnight Gala Lilius. It's a really uncommon pick. It's what I tend to use, so we'll see. Oh, nope, this is not someone that I know, so yeah, I'd like to see the Bihu meta is spreading. Love to see it. So we'll see if he just goes for the S1 onto the Midnight Gala Lilius. He is! Does he get double burns? He does! Oh, but it's not enough to kill. I'll take it. It's not enough to kill. Let's get rid of the LRK. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, right? I'll definitely exchange my Midnight God Lilius for this LRK pick any day of the week. Alright, there we go. Wind Rider. We get to push up the team. Very good. And I will go for an attack down and a barrier. So, Sharoon can strip everything off of the Midnight God Lilius, so it is going to suck a little bit. But this means that Bellona gets to push up, and we do get to S3. Oh, she's not going to go... Ooh, that's risky. Whoa, hang on. He should have S3'd. But if he S3'd, Bellona would have countered, right? Because we would have gotten enough Fighting Spirit, pushed up, and I think we would have S3'd and probably killed Landy. Even without an attack buff, we probably could have killed Landy. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. That Bihu might have been lacking in the attack department a little bit. He did land 2 burns. Usually when my Bihu lands 2 burns, it kills the Midnight God Lilius, but I'm gonna chalk that up to Crow with an Aureus here protecting her. So not too shabby. I'll take it. That's a quick little match. Alright, let's go for these two. And it's another Emperor player, so we'll see what we're up against. Ooh, first pick Abyssal Euphine, banned MO Landy. That's interesting. I don't think you need to ban MO Landy to use MO Euphine, but maybe they've had other experiences that would say otherwise. So Abyssal Euphine's AoE has a debuff. I think a Tywin could be okay. We can Defense Breaker as well. So let's go for him. Let's also go for Hand Guy, because I think what I want to do is I want to attack buff an LQC and just nuke the ever-living, well, trauma out of this MO Euphine. Alright, so Zio. Okay, Zio getting picked, Knockwall getting picked. I don't know if I like that. Zio and Knockwall. So Knockwall's going to reset us, and Zio's gonna go first, probably try to push somebody back. He could always push back a Tywin and then reset the whole team, so Tywin can't cleanse, Cowrick can't cleanse. Yeah, not a huge fan of that. We could go for LQC here. I think she's a pretty decent pick because the Zio is also there. We could also go for Karina too, because he seems to be playing aggressively with Zio, so we need some defensive measures. Karina's a really good defensive unit, anti-cleave, anti-aggro. Yeah, there you go, Emma Laika's getting picked up. He saw that we're playing really slow, so he's going to punish us with Emma Laika. Could go for Straze too, but if he goes down that route, Straze would kill Hand Guy, because I learned the hard way that my Hand Guy actually has more health than a Tywin, so... and Tywin's on his HP imprint release, so... Okay, let's see what we got here. We should go for a ban on Knockwall. Ooh, no, not a ban on Knockwall. We have to let Knockwall through, so a Tywin has to do some work in terms of cleansing. Do we go for DJB? Do we go for DJB? Perhaps we do. We go for DJB here. And if we go DJB, I think I ban Knockwall, because he has souls. He might ban LQC or Karina. Just leave me with 1 DPS. If I ban Knockwall... Oh, shoot. I think I have to ban ML Laika. The gamble is, if he doesn't ban DJB, this is the correct play. Do we gamble this? Let's gamble it. Oh, shoot, that was not the right play. Okay, now he can kill 2 people. That was not the right play. Okay, so HP. Hand Guy's gonna die to the Straze. Alright then. Sure. Hand Guy's gonna die to the Straze. We might be okay. I mean, Laika could just probably nuke my LQC or somebody. We'll see. Zio might push back the Karina. That's the correct line of play now, I think. He pushes back the Karina, then his Straze goes. Straze S3s, kills the Hand Guy. Then Laika goes. Laika should be able to kill the LQC, and then I think I'm dead. So, we'll see if he goes for the Karina play. Oh no, he's gonna go for the hand guy. That's interesting. That's okay, because Straze, when he has 3s, he's not on Benimaru's Tachi either. Oh, he's not gonna go for it! Whoa! That's interesting. Okay then, who's he gonna go for? He's gonna go for the LQC. Alright then. So goodbye LQC. I don't think she survives this. Full defense pen, because we have a target debuff on us. Yep, so there you go. Karina does get pushed up, and we do get to try to stun everybody, so might as well. If I can defense break this Euphine, we're gonna slam Karina into her. Nice, very, very nice. Okay, so we're gonna go and slam this S3 into the Euphine. There's no reason to kill the Leica here because she's already popped her skills. So let's see if Karina can carry. If this Euphine's not on Holy... If she's not on Holy Sack... Oh, she is on Holy Sack. Alright, then we gotta avoid her. We just gotta avoid her. So we'll go for an S2 onto the Leica. Since Zio is stunned, we'll get a barrier for the team. Right? I think we still got this. I think we still have this. Because her barrier is gonna go away after this turn. Right? And then we have all the units that we need to just DPS her down. So, Karina... Oh, shoot. Stop counterattacking, though. The counterattacks are gonna be the end of me. I think we S3, because we can lap the Euphine. So that we can get another shot in on her, right? We can get another hit on her. Come on, Karina. You got this. You got this. Let's go for it. Kill. Nice defense break. Nice. Okay, we got it. Beautiful. So... there you go. We let both Emma, Leica, and Straze through that draft, but it was not enough for our opponent to take us out. Kind of strange that they didn't go for the S3 on Straze. So, yeah, it kind of, I guess, didn't want to proc the Karina, because if he has 3 on Straze, what would happen is, it would have killed Hand Guy, Karina would have procced, and she would have taken the turn, I think, before the ML Leica, which is why he didn't do it. He was kind of scared that we'll kill the ML Leica, and then we'll have LQC and Karina, so I think in that case, we would still probably be able to kill the ML Euphine, right? We can S3 with our LQC, ML Euphine dies, she'll come back with Holy Sack, but she still won't have enough just survivability in that case to do much. Because even if we lose Hand Guy, we still have Karina with a defense buff. We could have killed her, and we also had LQC too, so we could have killed her again after she revived. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. I didn't see it in that way, but interesting how it played out. Alright, let's do one more here. Let's go ahead and ban these two. Alright, Emma Landy's banned. Emma Euphine! Oh god, I really want to use Emma Euphine. These cowards, guys, I'm telling you. These cowards. Okay, anyway. Let's go for first pick Handmans. Just a staple on our team. Always good to have a cleanser early on. You don't want to get trapped in draft by a bunch of debuffers, so... As a technical control player myself, just looking at this, looking at the opponent, right, it's really important to make sure that if they don't, basically if they don't have a cleanser, you slam a bunch of control units and then they lose. Because there's really no coming back from, like, Pirate Captain Flaw and Solitarias coming onto you. Zio and Lua. Okay. Zio and Lua are not great for me. That's a really aggressive team that's gonna get picked up there. We could go for Bellion, and we could go for... do we go for LRK? We could go for LRK, actually. Could go for a Tywin as well. Do we go Bellion? Let's go LRK and Bellion. LRK is just good here because if Lua resets him and he gets hit by anybody else, he will have his S3 and we will get some form of immunity up for the team. Bellion's going to block out the souls from Zio, potentially, so he can't soul burn the Lua. And if he can't soul burn Lua, our next two picks can actually be important, depending on what he has here. If he does have a super hyper DPS carry and they're a bunch of squishy units, we can just kind of double down with the tankiness. So one unit like Karina can actually solo an entire team of squishy units. So we could go for something like Karina and then pick another cleanser, something like a DJB, to help us out. Because if they're a bunch of squishies, Bellion can also deal with them. So Minagal Lilius, yeah, definitely a squishy unit. Remnant Violet as well. So we could we could gamble. Now, the issue with this is that... Ooh, Rylet's a little spooky. We could go Spectre Tenebria here. We could definitely go Spectre Tenebria here. Zio's gonna go first no matter what. Is Briarwitch... Briarwitch is good here, though. I think Briarwitch is decent. We could definitely go Briarwitch and Spectre Tenebria. I think that's what we do. Briarwitch and Spectre, yeah, let's go for that. So let's go Briarwitch Iceria, and let's go Spectre Tenebria, and I think we're good. I think we're pretty good here. Could have gone Karina as well. Karina's pretty good into this team, actually. But Briarwitch for the evasion, and I counted Spectre because they don't have any AoE units. All of these units are single target, so we kind of just win unless Rylet jumps into the Spectre. And if he doesn't have a really strong pick as a last pick here, we just ban the Lua. If you ban Lua, then what happens is we don't get reset, and Briarwitch can S3. ML Laika. Okay, we have to ban the ML Laika. She's picked here so that she can actually delete both Spectre and somebody else. Now, this tells me that he's probably banning Bellion, so I'm banning the Laika. If he doesn't ban Bellion here, then it was just a... this was a trap pick, so it's a 50-50 ban. If I didn't ban Laika and he left Bellion in, Laika's useless. So say, yeah, Laika would have been useless here. So he did ban the Briarwitch. Unfortunate for me, but it is what it is. It should be fine, because with Spectre Tenebria here, I don't think we'll die immediately. LRK is dead, but let's hope that Bellion carries her weight. Bellion needs to wake up a little bit, and we'll see what happens. I should switch her artifact. I should switch her off of Elbrus and put her on something else. We'll see. It would be actually really funny to see LRK on Holy Sack just for these Minute Galililius users. He might push back Hangai. Yes, indeed, he's pushing back Hangai. Lua's gonna go ahead and reset. She should be able to reset everyone here. Midnight Galililius is pretty slow too, so she should be able to kill LRK. We did resist that, which is pretty nice overall. Oh, who's he going? Oh yeah, he is going for... I was like, there's no way he's going for Hangai. Okay, so this kills. Yep. And he pushes up his Rylet. His Rylet is probably going to go for the Bellion. Bellion is not going to be able to... Oh, Bellion's dead! Holy! Alright then. Alrighty then. Nothing we can do about that. Spectre Tenebria is gonna go. Now, she can hit 2 people, but that doesn't really matter when a bunch of units are stealth, so unfortunately we kind of got cleaved here. We can hedge our bets and just kind of hit the Rylet here. See if we can hit. No hit. We did hit the Midnight Galililius out of her stealth, so I might as well just stun her, so she can't do that much damage to the Hangai. I don't think Zio can kill. Rylet's pretty slow back there, so we'll see. We'll see if we have a chance. I don't think we do, but we'll see. Lua, oh, if Lua defense breaks though, then it's over. Oh no, it's not over yet. Not over yet. Okay, not over yet. We can go for... If we go for an S3, I think we die. God, everyone has a speed buff. That's the most annoying thing. I think we go for an S2 here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good, good, good. We did kill her. Even then, I think Rylet kills here. So, unless we get lucky and Spectre kills Rylet, I don't think we got a chance. Yeah, I don't think we got a chance here, guys. Oh, struggling to the very end, but it's okay. We got some pretty good wins here. Got a Champ Z win under our belt as well. Can we please? Please? Crit? Nope, that's not gonna be it. Nope, not it at all. So, unfortunate. But yeah, I think overall that was a pretty good little video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. A little extra long episode, right? 34 minutes or so. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.